Dog said, test.
Stream Elements said, a dog door is now live. Streaming DCS World, 56 OG Practice, DCS.
Roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Good. How you doing? .069 commencing. One, two, three, 4, 5. 069. Commencing.
Marshall 169. Marking Mops 06440. Angels
One,
1.
Captain
State
Doug.
8.3.
2 at and 3 at 4 at and
169. See you at 10.
3 4 Captain Dog. Oh, I lost my count. Next turn. Air brake, 2 Gs. Let's crack that across. Oh baby.
Tower
2 Gs,
169.
300,
Overhead
290,
Angels 1. State
280,
8.2.
70, 260, 250. Flaps, gear, stabilize.
DRC 258. St. Louis Charlie.
268, roger. Let's crack that into 600. Come on, 600 feet. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of airspeed. Fuck yeah. We're well configured. 500 feet, probably a little low. Let's just give it a little bit of juice. Get her some altitude, not too much. Climbing up a little bit. Resist the urge to pitch. You're too high. Too close. You need to tighten up that turn to get in. You're nicely configured. Should be on the ball. Fuck yeah. That's on the numbers, baby. I got a grade. Fuck yeah. Look at paddles. What does paddles say? That is landing was deemed unsafe. Come on. Let's try to come off. Still happy with that. go out to 10 miles and start the proper approach this time. Am I 3.8 miles from the boat? Oh, nice and low. I need to get up to 500. Six miles from the boat. 0.9, 7 miles from the boat. 069 departing. Four miles from the boat.
Marshall 169. Marking Mops 119. Hold 7. Angels Warp. State 6.9.
169er. Letters weather is visibility 10 plus 5. Scattered clouds at above 10,000. Altimeter is 29er. 3. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 268. Report see me at 10.
169.
Alright, can I put that on too? There we go. Alright, so what am I? I'm 11 miles from the boat.
See you at 10.
169er, update state, switch tower.
169, state 6.7.
I fuel state 6.7.
Tower 169. Overhead Angels 1.5.
Chunk on Twitch said,
State
yo.
6.6.
Yo, Chunky, done that. Thanks for dropping in.
169. Tower, Roger. BRC 268. Signal is Charlie.
Charlie,
169.
350, 800 feet.
Are you on operation?
Negative. I am just practicing carrier landing. God knows, I need practice. $800 feet, 350
Okay,
knots.
cool.
350. Too slow. 1 cat and dog. 2 cat and dog. 3 dog door. 4 dog door. 5
What time are
dog
you free to
door.
fly?
Well, good question. I'm hoping there is a campaign on tomorrow actually with the 56 OG if you want to get in amongst it.
It's
What do you-
8:44 for me.
8:44. AM or PM? Flaps. Yeah. I need to concentrate momentarily. I need to lower my air.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Speed. Yeah, so there's a 3 PM campaign for me tomorrow. They're trying to finish it up. So the more the merrier.
Is it a 56 OG one?
A firm. Yes, register interest. If you register your interest today, I'm sure Jimmy will find you a slot, like preferred aircraft, etc. Oh, that's sloppy. Come on, come on. Let's get that speed up. Finding this music rather stressful. I'm gonna have to change it, I think. Oh, my configuration is terrible. I'm like 600 feet. What is that? 170, that's a little better.
You're drifting. You're lined up left. You're drifting
Yeah.
left. Right to line up. Right to left. A little right to left. Hour. Wave off, wave off.
Why would I wave off? It's perfect. You dummy. I got a grade. Fuck yeah. Did I get a grade? LSO grade. Cut. Damn it. Deemed unsafe. What's a man got to do to get a safe landing in this place? There's the old hook. How are you boys won't let me grab a frickin' launcher? It's like no fair. Burn. I think this boat's fucked. Might be time for a new jet. Burn. Here. Will you let me onto the let's try launch 2. Yeah, Chunk, you're more than welcome to join on the I'm on the training server right now, just practicing, so are you going to register my presence or just ignore me again? What gives with that? Dummies. Big Fendel, howdy. Come on, turn. I'm not sure what I got. Tons, loads, buttloads.
169. Marking Mops 196. 2. Angels 2. State 5.5.
169er, Mother's Web.
169. See you at 10.
29.93. Case 1 recovery, expected DRC 268. Report see me at 10.
I already did.
Tower
The
169.
Cacao is
Overhead
almost done.
Angels 2. State 5.5.
Yep, one last run at it.
169er. Tower, roger. BRC 268. Signal is Charlie.
Yeah. Yep, they've smashed it.
169. See you at 10.
169er, update state, switch tower.
169. State 5.4.
Damn it. I'm gonna call that 4, 5. Whoa, what the hell was that? 260, 250. 4 flaps, gear down. Yeah, I'm configured, alright. 680, 194, roller over. I'll keep the speed up. 530, that's alright.
Hello there.
Well there. This chunk on
How's it
the
going?
switch? Pretty good.
Good, good.
How you doing? I just need to concentrate.
Yeah, I'm okay.
That's the way. Let's see if I can put this thing on the boat.
Beats me. I haven't actually got the modules. Although I did switch to standalone, so now I can actually trial all the trialable ones.
Yeah, I should have done that ages ago. I'm still on Steam, and I'm like, I'm just...
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I should do it. The only thing that
To be
makes me
fair,
nervous is
I did a
resetting all
clever
my
thing,
control
actually.
buttons.
I
You did the same thing.
bound up my Steam one with the standalone. I haven't got the Steam one installed actually, but I kept the standalone one and Steam one, and then when stuff comes on sale on Steam, if I get a good deal or a better deal on Steam, I can get it on Steam and then link across and do whatever. Or I can get the ones on sale with the standalone. But yeah, the trial definitely is a nice feature to have.
Yeah, I think by all accounts, having the Eagle Dynamics installed is better because you're
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bolter. I must have bounced off the hook. I thought I was down for sure.
Oh jeez.
Alright, so let's climb to 500. Yeah, I think that's absolutely the best approach. Use the Eagle Dynamic version. And I should convert. I just like the constant well, it's just like the keybinds, and I've got everything dialed in. But you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been flying?
What do you mean?
What aircraft have you been flying?
Bit of everything. As soon as I got the Herc, I was loving that. I do love the Herc. That's
It
nice.
is great. Yeah.
Arctic helped me get that, so that's fine. Figure out mods now. repaired the folder.
Yeah,
Got the
yeah, that's
OV10,
right. 'Cause-
I haven't really blown it though. I got the UH60. I've got to be honest with you, it sucks.
yeah.
I don't know, maybe I got the wrong
tried,
link.
not even tried it. So, is that the
Yeah,
chopper,
the,
the UH60, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Black Hawk.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
nice
like-
looking chopper, and the mod's pretty good. But like, literally, I've tried really hard. You can't stall it. You cannot get any prop wash. You can throw it around. You cannot break a tail rotor unless you fly it into the ground or a building, which I tried, and then it doesn't break. It kind of like floats on itself, and then after a second, it like glitches into the floor and crashes.
Alright, so
Yeah, it's not amazing.
I'm finally getting the angle of attack right for the carrier landings. It's so tricky. There's this staple on the side. Are you familiar with carrier landings?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Gotta catch the arrestor hook.
Yeah, just in terms of configuring for it. And how you align and the Marshall stack and all that.
Fly it in and slap it down, I would think. What AOA are you using?
Well, it actually gives you configuration. I'm looking at it. There's like a little staple on the left side
that's
of
cool.
the sort of
Yeah,
virtual aircraft. You need to kind of align that. I need to stop talking and concentrate. Where are we?
Yeah.
I'm way too high. Gonna be a bolter. Now I'm coming down too fast. Yeah, it's too high. Not even gonna try.
So you say there's a campaign happening tomorrow?
Yeah, if you look on Discord, Jimmy put the call out to say, let's finish the campaign. So he just said, nominate what you'd like to fly, and he'll make sure everyone gets a role.
Alright, deal.
It's
Hold on
my,
there.
it's my 2
You say
PM, I think.
campaign. Is it going to be just the server and the mission, or is it going to be like a module?
No, it'll be. Yeah, fair question. No, it will be the campaign server. So whatever's currently running on that, the intent is to finish it.
Let me actually boot up the PC and take a look. Because, yeah. I'm trying to set up my Twitch tipping and stuff, and then whatever money comes from that I can put towards modules and stuff for DCS.
Oh, nice.
Probably get Syria and the rest of it. Doing okay, actually, 58 followers. So I've hit that, and then I'm 3 out of 4 on my monetization. I don't know, stats you need to achieve, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, nice work. How long have you been at it?
A month.
Yeah, that's an excellent effort.
Yeah, I'm actually doing okay, actually. Pretty happy. All I need to do now is the 3 concurrent viewers on the stream, which basically don't tell anyone I can pretty much achieve by watching it on my PC, opening a new tab,
Yeah.
probably create another account, watch it on there as well.
Well, I tell you what,
Get my
if you wanna
family to watch the stream as well.
if you want to get your numbers up, join tomorrow the campaign, because we multi-stream. So if Scud is on and Jimmy is on, then the 3 of us will join up our Twitch, and you can join up as well, and then you'll effectively get the benefit of our combined viewers. And we normally hit, I got up to 500 one day, but like it's normally in the 40s.
Jeez. No, thanks guys. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. I love the service. I speak very highly of you guys. So yeah. But yeah, I did some carrier missions. Not carrier. I did some cargo missions in the Herc. Flew some SAM sites around. Helped capture Foxtrot with Arctic. Hello, Arctic.
Bridges. From the channel, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, hello. Come on, baby.
And then
stick this right in the armpit and plant it down. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Power. Power.
did some Huey stuff. did some F-15 stuff. Yeah.
Nice. I just figured I'd jump on and pre-play some stuff for tomorrow night.
Nice. I said Jimmy gave me a recommendation about the ordnance I'd be throwing around, but I'm still clueless.
Sorry, there's a lot of noise. What did you say?
I said Jimmy said something about the ordnance I'd be throwing around, but it made no sense to me. We shall see. I'll park this thing here. I'm pretty happy with those. That was like consecutive 4 landings without breaking the gear. Happy days.
What channel should I check for the campaign?
Let me just place my shots and I'll tell you.
Probably server info.
It'll be...
Checking something out with my computer.
Yeah.
Hello?
Other general...
Oh, it got dark. It got super dark on the map. It must have just set. The sun must have just set. Which is perfect, because I'm just going to place some stuff down. But
Nice. Sorry, I'm looking on Discord to find... You know what? The easiest thing you can do is the very first tab will be event, right at the top of the list. Go to that and click interested, and it'll tell you what time it is for you. If you can't find it, I can share it with you.
Hercules, Hercules.
Hercules.
Alright.
Testicles, right. Hercules.
You know?
And your toes
All
touch
right,
your knees, Hercules. I feel like calisthenics, but about to go to wrong town. Group starts.
Great.
We have a campaign info.
Mephistos. Okay, great. More Mephistos.
Yeah, the Chunk, if you go to the DCS Open General chat and just plonk in there what you'd like to fly, and then click on the event, which is the first item in the list on Discord, and click interested, assuming it's a time that you can do. You catch that?
I think he may have signed out.
He has signed out.
I think he might have signed out of the channel. I heard a disconnect.
Chatting away. You know what? I think he was probably on his phone and he was going to his PC or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's dark out. Holy cow. I think this is the darkest I've seen the server.
It's pretty dark when I'm here. I wear black
That's
on
because
the
of all
outside.
the jokes you tell, but still, that's
I
different.
know, right? Well, I wear black on the outside because black is how I feel on the inside.
It matches my soul.
That's it. That and many more Morrissey quotes that should never be uttered. Where are we? Can be group. Here it is. Transition.
Oh, you're a truck. What are you doing on the flight line? What are you doing
I'm
on
not
the
a
runway?
truck. What are you talking about? You're a truck.
This guy right here. That's
I'm
fair.
a truck. Son of a truck.
I've been called worse. Don't wing strike. Don't wing strike. There we go. Alright, let's go.
I'll be back. Wifey has returned.
Nice. Hopefully get lift off on this thing. Hopefully the runway is long enough. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah. Rotate. Ooh. Talk about a smooth landing. That was a smooth takeoff. And we'll pull back some flaps here. Beautiful. That was a delicious takeoff right there. And we're off. I just follow this valley in and I'll be good to go. Set up a hawk site right next to Tbilisi, if I can. I think the SA-10 Big Bird, so the search radar is taken out. And that was last night. That wasn't anybody but us capturing Lima. Perfect. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Dinner is on. That's
Okay.
halfway there.
No worries. I'll probably place this stuff, maybe some other stuff, and then I'll probably break for dinner too.
Wait.
Enjoy your dinner.
Oh. Perhaps I might pick your brains.
Sure.
So when Jimmy says, what did he say?
He says a lot of things.
He says a lot of things. They're usually supportive and affirming. Sometimes they're ridiculous. Sometimes he just says, "Hello, hello, hello."
Oh, that's a uncanny impression right there.
Been working on it.
There you go.
Yeah. So I suggested Herc or Hornet for tomorrow, assuming I make it. And then he said, we might have you fly in first and throw 12 TALD. Wake up and empty some tubes.
Yep.
What now?
So the TALD are gliding munitions. They're not really. They're what are they called? They're decoys. So they're basically just gliding decoys. So basically, what you're doing is you're throwing 12 decoys. They're going to target the decoys and try and shoot them out the air, empty their tubes in the process, and then for the real gliding munitions that should follow afterwards, will hit their targets. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
They're critically important too. You need those decoys for them to drain their tubes. Otherwise, you're not gonna hit any of them. I'm kind of wondering though, because I think that the SA-10 is inoperable right now, meaning that I think we took out the search radar for it, so I don't think it's gonna be able to see us tomorrow night. So we'll see if it works. If not, then I think we're golden as long as we take care of that SA-5, which I think only has like 6 tubes in it to begin with, or not tubes but racks.
Through 12 TALD.
Yeah, TALDs are just the name for the munition. It's like the JSOWs kind of. They look a lot like JSOWs. So you drop them and they sprout little wings and they start flying.
Let me share my screen. You can point to the ordnance. Sure. If I can pose. Where are we? Share screen. You know what I'll do? Some days I'm tempted to get the stupid Discord pay money so it's less shit option. You know how kind of, yeah. Anyway, where are we? It's cool. You see that?
There we go.
I mean, I'm streaming, but it's when subjected to the lag.
All right. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can see what you're seeing. There we go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really, really blurry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
Actually, no, there might be a better way to do this. Let me pick another screen.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's another way?
No worries.
Move that over. Actually, no. You know what? I'll close that. Presumably, if I run OBS full screen projector, 1920 by 1080. Then share that. It might be less us. Useless. Share.
Oh, of course, my dog has to go out. Hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go.
What's the matter, mate? The big. You need a snuggle? You need to do something, mate?
All right. Sorry, it was my son taking his dog down to go to bed.
Okay, good.
All right. So what am I looking at?
So the TALDs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a AG missile?
Yes, it would be.
Oh, I see. ADM.
Yep.
There's a 2x, a 4x. Is the Brew 42 the ADM?
Yeah, it just depends on if you want to have 1, 2, or 3 on the racks.
As many
I
as
think they're
possible.
mounted sideways, if I remember correctly.
Ooh. AG. LD. Great. So I presumably can just load up a metric fuck ton of those.
If you can, I don't know if you can have. I think the max you can have is 12. Oh, I'll be darned.
That is 12, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, 3 per station. That's 12 right there. Yep.
If it's worth loading anything else, probably not. Do you need targeting pods for that?
It usually helps for me because I'm firing them like a JSOW.
The ad flare?
And I usually use the lightning pod, but I think you can use both. You'll have to talk to Corey about the AT flare, or I'm sorry, Jimmy about the AT flare. But I've been launching them with the lightning pods.
I have had some success with the ad flare, so let me try that.
Yeah.
Stick one of them on for good measure. I'm inclined to kind of I can't.